Hi guys, David O'Sullivan here, and in this video I'm going to be giving you my reaction to the 2017 Oscar nominations. So yeah, let's just get straight into this now. And Best Picture, first up we have Arrival, Fences, Hacksaw Ridge, Hell or High Water, Hidden Figures, La La Land, Lion, Manchester by the Sea and Moonlight. I have not yet seen Fences and Hidden Figures. I'm going to be seeing those two probably very soon. But yeah, I've seen all the others. It's quite odd. There was 9, and obviously they can go up to 10. Usually they stick to 5, so it's weird that they've gone above 5, but they haven't gone to 10. Like one short of 10. It's a little bit odd. I'm surprised. I have not seen Hidden Figures yet, so it could be absolutely amazing. But I'm surprised Hidden Figures are up there. I'm surprised Lion's up there. I liked Lion. I thought it was good. I haven't done a review for it. I'm probably not going to bother doing a review for it because, you know, I haven't got really much to say about it. I did like Lion. I did think it was a good film. I thought it was a very important film. I think a story that needed to be told. It was just a little bit generic for me. It very much felt like a film, you know what I mean? It didn't feel like you're watching real life. It felt like a constructed fictional story. I think it could have been better executed. I think it could have been structured in maybe in more of an effective and engaging way. I did like it. As I said, I think the performances were good. I think it was a great film, an important film. I don't know. I don't think it was like awards worthy. I don't think it's like one of the best films, but I'm kind of glad it's up there. Like I said, it was an important film, a story that needed to be told, so I'm just a little bit surprised it's made Best Picture. Also Hacksaw Ridge. Actually, Hacksaw Ridge is another one I haven't seen yet. I'm going to be seeing this Thursday. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Hacksaw Ridge. It was right up there with La La Land for me, one of my most anticipated films. And yes, I really think I'll love Hacksaw Ridge. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm glad it made it into Best Picture. And of course, you know, Arrival, Moonlight, Manchester by the Sea, La La Land are my top films of the year. Obviously La La Land and Arrival were my number 2. Oh, and also Hell or High Water. I love the fact that Hell or High Water made the Best Picture nominations. I did not think it was going to get a Best Picture nod. I was hoping it would get some nominations. I did not think for one second it was going to get Best Picture, because I loved Hell or High Water. I thought it was a great film, so I'm glad that got Best Picture. But yeah, of course, La La Land, Arrival, my top 2. And also Moonlight and Manchester by the Sea, I think, were phenomenal films as well. If I was to predict a winner, I think it will probably be between La La Land and Moonlight. I think they're the top 2 really. I don't think any of the others have got a shot really. I mean, I loved Arrival. I think Manchester by the Sea was great. They'd be my number 3 and 4, I would say, but I think it's going to be between La La Land and Moonlight. It's probably going to be La La Land. I'm still rooting for La La Land. La La Land is definitely my number 1 still, but Moonlight, I would not be surprised if Moonlight nabs it from La La Land. If there's one film that I think should win it over La La Land, it's probably Moonlight, but I'm still fully supporting La La Land, and that's still my number 1 film. But yeah, Best Picture. So now going on to Best Cinematography, we have Arrival, La La Land, Lion, Moonlight, Silence. Another nod for Lion. I'm surprised at how many nominations Lion got. Really did look great, but yeah, I would say with this, obviously Silence getting a nomination. It's odd that Silence, it got a few nominations, but yet it didn't get Director or Best Film, which is slightly odd. I personally didn't think Silence was absolutely amazing, but you know, the fact that Lion's on there, but anyway, cinematography, probably, I mean, this is hard, this is tough. I mean, I would give it to either Arrival, La La Land or Moonlight. I think they were all great. Of course, Arrival I thought was absolutely spectacular from a visual perspective. La La Land I thought was absolutely extraordinary. Moonlight, that was amazing as well. So, you know, I think they're all worthy nominees. Supporting actor, Mahershala Ali, Jeff Bridges, Lucas Hedges, Dev Patel, Michael Shannon. And I have seen all of these actually, so I'm glad that Michael Shannon got a nod for Nocturnal Animals. I thought he was great in that. Obviously, Michael Shannon got that and not Aaron Taylor-Johnson, even though it was the other way around in the Golden Globes. But I'm glad Michael Shannon got a nod. Dev Patel, that's very odd, because I've seen Lion and I'm pretty sure he's the lead actor in that, so not quite sure why he's in supporting actor, because there's no other lead actor. He is the lead actor really, so it's a little odd, unless you would say the little boy was a lead actor, but not really. But I'm thinking they put him in this because obviously he wouldn't have stood a chance in the lead actor. And obviously Jeff Bridges I thought was amazing in Hell or High Water. I'm a little pissed that Ben Foster hasn't got nominated. To be honest, he probably would have been a lead actor because him and Chris Pine are kind of co-leads in that film. I'm really annoyed either him or Chris Pine didn't get nominated. I mean, I thought Jeff Bridges was fantastic, but for me, Ben Foster stole that film. He was fantastic. I'm so annoyed he hasn't got nominated. But I think Jeff Bridges is great. Lucas Hedges, also really good in Manchester by the Sea. A great performance by a young actor there. I would give it to Mahershala Ali though. I think he was great. Anyway, next category I'm going to be looking at here, of course, Best Actor. Casey Affleck, Andrew Garfield, Ryan Gosling, Viggo Mortensen, Denzel Washington. I didn't get the chance to see Captain Fantastic. I was going to back when it came out, and I just ended up missing it at the end. But yep, Denzel Washington for Fences. Obviously, I haven't seen Fences either. But Ryan Gosling, Andrew Garfield, and Casey Affleck. I'm surprised Ryan Gosling got a nomination actually, and I think Ryan Gosling is great. But there were so many other great performances. I didn't know. I thought he might have just missed out on a nod for actor. But I'm glad he's up there because obviously Emma Stone's up there for actress. So I'm glad they're both up there for Best Actor and Actress. Casey Affleck, I think, should win. I don't know if he will or not, but I think it should be Casey Affleck. Andrew Garfield, it's interesting that he's up for Hacksaw Ridge and not Silence, because I thought if it was between those two, it would have, obviously I haven't seen Hacksaw Ridge yet, but I thought Silence would have been the one he'd been more likely to be nominated for, because that was more of the awardsy kind of film, but he's actually up for Hacksaw Ridge instead. Yeah, I'll probably give it to Casey Affleck, but, you know, I wouldn't be, you know, unhappy if it went to Ryan Gosling. So, Best Score, Jackie, La La Land, Lion, Moonlight, Passengers. That's interesting actually, because I just did a Jackie review in which I talked about the score being really great. Obviously, I think it would have to go to La La Land. I'm glad Moonlight's up there as well. Lion, another Lion noise. I mean, I think the score was good in Lion, but yeah, I don't want to be a downer on Lion here. I think Lion was really good. I'm just surprised at how much love it's been getting. And Passengers, that's a little odd. I'm not sure why Passengers is up there, but you know, whatever. So it's probably between La La Land and Moonlight, I would say. I mean, I think a lot of these are going to be between La La Land and Moonlight. I mean, I could be wrong. I kind of wish Moana got a nod for Best Score. I mean, I suppose that's more of a soundtrack because it's singing and not actual music, but anyway, Best Song, Audition from La La Land, Can't Stop the Feeling from Trolls, City of Stars, La La Land, The Empty Chair, and How Far I'll Go from Moana. As much as I love La La Land, I would probably give this to How Far I'll Go because I love that song of Moana. I'm glad that got nominated as opposed to You're Welcome because I absolutely love You're Welcome, but How Far I'll Go is the better song, I think. Even though You're Welcome is the more catchy song. But yeah, it will probably be a La La Land song there, Audition or City of Stars, I would say. Screenplay, Hell or High Water, La La Land, The Lobster, Manchester by the Sea, 20th Century Women. I haven't seen 20th Century Women. Obviously, it's interesting The Lobster's got a nod because in the UK it came out 2015, so that was all in the kind of last year's awards for the UK awards anyway. Hell or High Water or La La Land, I would say. They're my two favourites as far as screenplay were concerned. Adapted screenplay, Arrival, Fences, Hidden Figures, Lion, Moonlight. Again, I haven't seen Hidden Figures or Fences. I would give this to Arrival or Moonlight. Moonlight was probably better, but I absolutely love Arrival. I hope Arrival gets some awards because I thought it was great. I don't think many people know it's actually adapted from a book, I believe, or a novel. Story of Your Life, I think it's called. But yeah, animated, Kubo and the Two Strings, Moana, My Life as a Zucchini, The Red Turtle, Zootopia. I'm really annoyed your name's not up there. I don't know if it was eligible or not. I think films have to have 1 week in LA and New York, and I think Your Name only had 1 week in LA. I don't know if I had a week in New York or not, but I'm really annoyed. I really wish that had been eligible. If it wasn't eligible, I really wish it had been nominated, but I would say it's between Kubo and Zootopia. I mean, I love Moana. I think Moana's great, but I think it'll be either Kubo or Zootopia. Supporting actress, Viola Davis, Naomi Harris, Nicole Kidman, Octavia Spencer, Michelle Williams. Again, I haven't seen Hidden Figures. I would say this is between, I mean, this is a tough one actually. I was going to say Naomi Harris and Michelle Williams, but then of course we've got Viola Davis up there for Fences as well, and Nicole Kidman was great in Lion, and then Octavia Spencer in Hidden Figures. So I mean, when I saw Manchester by the Sea, I was like, yeah, Michelle Williams, lock for Best Supporting Actress. Then I saw Moonlight, I was like, yep, Naomi Harris, lock for Best Supporting Actress. But then there's some other contenders out there as well, so this is going to be quite a close one, I would say. I can't really call that one. And of course, Best Lead Actress, we've got Isabelle Huppert for Elle. I haven't seen Elle yet. Ruth Negga for Loving. Emma Stone, Natalie Portman and Meryl Streep. And this is the one that really angers me, because for me there's a major snub here. Where is Amy Adams for Arrival? How the hell was Amy Adams not nominated for Arrival? I love Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep is great. She's a great actress, she really is. But I'm sorry. Meryl Streep, Florence Foster Jenkins over Amy Adams in Arrival, really? I don't want to be a Debbie Downer here on Meryl Streep, because she is really great, but I mean, come on, she is nominated pretty much every single freaking year. Yeah, she is great, we all know she's great. Does she really have to be nominated every year? Just the Academy are just so in love with her. Seriously, a year won't go by where she's not nominated, and I think she's great. She deserves all the recognition she gets, but does she seriously have to be nominated every year? No matter what she does, she's nominated. Literally, she was even nominated when Into the Woods came out. She was even nominated for playing a witch in that film. Every single thing she does, she's nominated for. She's great, she really is, but why would you not nominate Amy Adams in Arrival? I'm sorry, I'm going to go on a bit of a rant here, but Arrival, it's not an alien invasion film. It's a film about humanity. It's a film about this woman. The film is all about Amy Adams' character. She holds that film together. It's all about her performance. It all rolls around her. It's essentially a character drama. It's essentially a film about humanity, about emotion, and she is at the centre of all of that, experiencing all this crazy stuff going on around her. How the hell can you nominate Arrival for the best film and best director and then not nominate Amy Adams? She was one of the best things in that film. She was the glue that held it together. She was absolutely extraordinary. Yes, a very nuanced, understated performance, but you know, I thought that would be something that the Academy would like. I mean, why the hell was she not nominated? Okay, rant over. I really wish Amy Adams was nominated, but at the end of the day, even if she was, I don't think she would have won. I think it's between Emma Stone and Natalie Portman here. I'd love to see Emma Stone win for La La Land. I have a feeling it will probably be Natalie Portman. I mean, I think because, you know, Jackie, it's really all about her. The film is all about her and all about Natalie Portman's performance. But if it went to Emma Stone, I wouldn't be unhappy because she was extraordinary in that film. So, yeah. And Best Director, Denis Villeneuve, Mel Gibson, Damien Chazelle, Kenneth Lonergan and Barry Jenkins. And this was the real shocker. Who the hell saw a nomination for Mel Gibson coming? I mean, what? I mean, he's a great filmmaker. And I'm pretty sure he's done a great job with Hacksaw Ridge, but oh my god, the controversy surrounding Mel Gibson. Who would have thought the Academy would have just bypassed that and then given him a nomination for Best Director? I mean, especially since in the marketing campaign, Mel Gibson's name isn't to be seen anywhere. It's just from the director of Braveheart, and now all of a sudden he's got an Academy Award nomination for Hacksaw Ridge for the first time in like 20 years. You know, obviously he was nominated Braveheart and all that, but oh my god, I didn't see that coming. But I'm really glad they did nominate him, because I just thought the stigma surrounding Mel Gibson and the controversy surrounding what went down with him, you know, and he hasn't done a film in like 10 years, but the fact that they've actually nominated him, that's great. Come on, come back to Mel Gibson. But I think it's going to be between, this is hard. If it wasn't for Arrival, I would say it was between Damien Chazelle and Barry Jenkins. Obviously I love Arrival. It's so hard, because any other year I would say give Arrival all the awards, but then we got La La Land and Moonlight, so it's like, I don't think Arrival's got a chance. I mean, who knows, I don't know what way it's going to go. I feel like most of these awards are going to be between La La Land and Moonlight. I think La La Land's probably going to win all of them, but or most of them anyway, but if it's not La La Land, I'd say Moonlight or Arrival. They're my top three. And that's where I'm going to end this. That's my reaction to the 2017 Oscar nominations. Come February time, I'll be doing like an award season in review where I'll look back over all the awards films, give my take, my thoughts and opinions on the films, and kind of give my predictions as to which ones I think will win the most awards. But yeah, what do you think about the nominations for this year's Academy Awards? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you like this and you haven't already, be sure to click subscribe to see more. But for now, I've been David O'Sullivan. I'll see you next time.